Warriors, let's talk about them. They lost yesterday to the Spurs. LeBron noticeably frustrated with the game's officiating. Here he is.
I think we're at a point now where we protect the shooter more than the driver. I mean, there's no reason I should be going to the line 4 times in a game when I drive 100 times to the paint. I'm getting hit and slapped and grabbed and whatnot. So, but we protect the shooter. That's what it's turned into. You know, chicks dig the long ball, and that's what it's about.
I mean, look, we hear players always say, hey, I'm not getting enough calls. But take a look at this number. Sometimes the numbers back these guys up. 6 free throw attempts per game for a guy like LeBron who goes to the basket as much as he does. That is his lowest since his rookie season. Mike, you have played with him in multiple cities now. How is he getting treated by the refs?
I've actually always felt this. Now, obviously, the numbers here dictate what he's talking about, but even when he was shooting 7.5, 8 free throws a game, I didn't think he was shooting enough. It's hard to ref him. He's always the one creating contact. He's always going to the hoop. He's physical. He's big. You know, usually people are mad when he gets calls. He doesn't get enough calls in my eyes, but it's tough. I mean, it's just a tough situation for him to be in.
Rachel, you know when LeBron does an interview before he's even done icing?
Yeah, he wants to get that
fired up. He is fired up.
Let me make sure this gets on everyone's Twitter timeline before they go to bed.
It's interesting that he brought this up because there is some changes in the officiating with the way the game is being played. The officials are having to go farther away from the basket than they normally are. They're actually, there's been some discussion of adding a 4th official. I think that's kind of a, you know, just a theory at this point. But LeBron's statistics indicate that he has never been as aggressive at scoring in the paint as he is this year. So for him to average his lowest free throws in 14 years when he's never been so aggressive, and he's been complaining about it all year long. And this is something that he's been banging on, and obviously he feels like it's time to ratchet up to the next level. And I think we're going to continue to hear this as we get towards the playoffs, when this could really make a difference.
Do teams feel like they have recourse when they complain to the league? Because we know then someone from the Cavaliers was assigned the job today of going and communicating with the league. Do you guys ever feel like things change?
Nah, I mean, with him, it will. He'll start, like you said, I think he'll start continually planting this bug in their ear as we get closer to the playoffs, because it's going to be a difference. You know, going from 6 to 10 free throws a game in the playoffs is going to be a difference in close games, and I think you'll see him get more calls.
And our producers were looking at some tape of James Harden playing yesterday as well, and he was getting calls on shooting plays that maybe there wasn't as much contact as the calls where LeBron wasn't getting.
That's a hard one, because right here's what he's talking about, and it's just that's more of the Kawhi Leonard effect. Is there's more, because of the hard fouls being taken out of the game, there's actually more significant injuries happening on jump shots and stuff like that. So they're trying to take that to eliminate injury.
But if you talk to people from the Rockets, they would argue that James has not gotten a fair whistle this year either. So this is a round and around and around argument.
No one gets a fair whistle.
Right. Yeah, damn it. But it is something to look at as they continue to try to make the game more accurate and better.